Q here. Welcome to the channel if you found it. For these quick for the shorts for the 12 Zodiacs, I gotta be quick, so let's just cut and dive into the chase. So Aries, look to those things that can be new if you just put things down and that need to be buried. Make sure you're always looking up there, Taurus, to find your beating heart. And Gemini, you're just gonna be inundated with victory. Keep your swords out there, Cancer. Sometimes you gotta throw out boundaries. Leo, you find what you want to stand and fight for. Growth for the Virgo king there, or queen, gender, spender. The party is started. Celebration energy there for Libra. Wheel is spinning. Make your choice there. Leap into it there, Sagittarius. Intuition and every nugget and kernel and cranny will help you see who's honorable and who's not. Nice. If in a dark space, QgotU. Oh, you can't quite see it, so let's zoom out a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. So I'll just roll through it again. I don't mind those double postals. And as you see, at the bottom of the deck when we started was the Emperor. That's why I hate these minute readings, but I'm growing my audience as best I can. And I'm also practicing. Grabbing my own actual real voice instead of the one I elected, so I won't come off as the scary monster that I am. So we'll be soft and a little more feminine, and they won't be so terrified of us. Grew up truth-sayer, so I was quickly taught to shut the fuck up. There's a big old F-bomb. That's fine though. I'm not trying to cater to under 18-year-olds because, yeah, that would be a rare occurrence, I would imagine. So anyway, let's dive into it. This will be, here we go. Let's just do a restart thing. Take half. Said take two. Hey everyone, it's Q. Welcome to the channel if you found it. We're going to dive right into it as I have already tossed them out. You can see the extended for the run through. So now I got to start again because I said more than anything. Confirmation. If you say anything more about these cards, it's just so hard to squeeze your time. Thus, that's why they just kind of get your little standard meanings. So anytime you feel like this is just cookie cutter to just saying, oh, this is in your head, make sure that you look up and see the beating heart that's there. Every card will express itself differently, but I think I'm going to make it a regular thing to do the extendeds of these here. But those will be for those that want to can hear the full windedness that you know I'm capable of doing. See, 343 already. So let's just dive right into it. Hey everyone, it's Q here. Welcome to the channel if you found it, and we're going to just dive right into it with Aries, looking off towards something new as long as you bury the past. Make sure you stay looking up there, Taurus. Clear your heart and open it, if anything. Seize the victory. Keep your sword out. Make sure you maintain boundaries. Know what you're fighting will die for there, Leo. Growth. Maybe a baby. Celebrating camaraderie. Wheel is spinning there, Scorpio. So it's your choice to when to stop it. Sagittarius, leap in. Nothing's holding you back. Intuition is setting you to flight. Honor there, Aquarius. And know the difference between it by using your intuition. And I say that because right afterwards was the non-honor of the Seven of Swords. That's okay. That's all they know. You can see them thinking about it, that they have to do that. But what did I tell Taurus? Just look up. And you'll see what sword or thought or feeling is true. Because in this deck, all the swans and birds worship the truth. Don't get stuck in your head. Even then, that was too slow. Bless my heart. That's okay. We'll just keep diving into it. We can reread it at the bottom. Oh, see, I didn't get to see what was at the bottom of the deck. But yeah, bury the past so you can see the new. Make sure you maintain a beating heart. Stay out of the brambles and keep looking up. Clear your heart and you'll have victory there. Maintain your boundaries, but don't cut your own toe off. Know what you'll stand and fight for. Grow and nurture yourself. Very stable. Celebrate. It's opening up energy, but it's just actually celebration. The wheel is just spinning there, and all I see is spinning. Reach through and grab that lever and stop it when you're ready. Leap in. Those birds can't hold you. You're flying with the sheer information of intuition, and it's telling you who's honorable and who's not. Make sure you look up, and by their fruits you shall know them. Still not fast enough. Yeah, I kind of added something new each time. Divine Empress energy. The light of creation. The gift from temperance. If you want to ever know that you've gotten a lesson, like this angel, this Archangel Michael that it's depicted as usually in the classic tarot, blah, blah, blah. They're balanced and harmonized, their emotion and passion. If you want to know you got it, teach it. That's when it becomes more than just regurgitation of something that you memorized. The difference between knowing about and knowing. And I've never noticed the sun or the moon, or I guess that would be a moon, in the sky there. It's actually not really there, but it is there. Is there a sun too? Huh. Oh, Rorschach-ian art. But that straight up looks like Rider-Waite, like sun or moon kind of like art. Do y'all agree? I don't know. But if you closely look at it, it's not actually there. So, the mind paints things and makes shortcuts, but sometimes I wonder if the energy is actually there. I don't know. Look at my art. It's literally exactly what I'm talking about there. Which I brought out my Zodiac piece for Cancer. Almost finished all of those. I never finished Libras. The sword was hard to make. I wanted to like stuff the bottle. And I did Gemini's, but it's not colored. I utilized for air signs. I was like, well, we gotta capture the air. So I used like these interesting like liquor bottles I found. It's interesting art I'm always doing. Be banging a windbag again. Hush your mouth, Farmay. I don't know. Just sharing the beauty and the knowledge that I've encountered. Sometimes it's just like it's said by other people or different things or displayed by it. So, target audience, frequency, alignment. I jokingly said when I would speak about this randomly and always have attention in the crowd I was talking to. Sometimes it's Debbie Downer I've been called once. I was like, how was that downing? Oh my goodness. I just saved you 32 lifetimes. It's just, it wasn't sex, so it was, you know, a dampening. My goodness. That's all right. I once too had a sex addiction as well too, and I just honestly, being radically honest, transcended it. It doesn't what governs me anymore. Ironically, that's a sad story that's inappropriate, I guess, to talk about, but it's actually useful. I had to walk away from it when it was in the best opportunity to not. And I had no volition about it. It just happened. It's just like, I just don't like this no more. It's kind of what's happening with my nicotine issue. I still like going outside, but I don't actually want to smoke it. Trying to not deceive myself. So let's clarify these out. I guess I'm just a windbag today, but still, these are only 10 minutes long. I don't know, attention span, what have you, and I'm doing the soft thing again so I don't come off. What a great pro tip. I like it. It actually is helping. I kicked my toe upon a lovely lady that has a beautiful voice in addition to just presence and knowledge. I love her brain. I'm so attracted to her brain. Is regularly commented on her content in various channels that her voice is just, which I agree. And she's like, oh, it wasn't always like that. I learned this from this improv class that I went to. And she's like, this is what it was. I just practiced it. Feel your lungs as much as you can. And then as you exhale, sigh, but with no effort in the sound that it will make. And thusly, it will reveal what your true sound is. And the more and more that you do that, the more and more you speak in your voice, which is interesting. It's kind of like discovering my sound in singing. It's really interesting. But it's starting to like echo through all of my, just how I sing it. It's like my own version. I don't know. I'm glad I did karaoke last night. If you haven't checked that out, you can watch my hot mess of need to knock the rust off. I'm gonna go sage the freaking room. All right, so I'm getting sidetracked. Bless my heart. This is an extended though, so everything I'm talking about is relevant to the energy that maybe this person that's watching is needing to deal with. Seeking victory and an open heart. I got some sticking out. Should we look at them? I want to. The choice to do so and to put an end to not deciding. Two of Swords, Ten of Swords. I know this deck pretty well. I bought the little tiny one into the 8. Make sure you look up. That's what indecisiveness creates. Worry in your head that's self-produced and ends up just like shattering your reality. The crows that manifest from our worry. They're not even crows. They're shades. Interesting. Illusions and confusions. Alright, but also what jumped out was the Ace of Cups and the producer of, oh, look at all those crows just being produced from the exhaust of his wings. Astral exhaust. He's wielding the sword of truth, and an owl is perched on it, suggesting that he has the wisdom to use it. Don't ruminate too much. Creates all this hot mess. Keeps you from being out there and real. Or real with whatever it is that you're doing. Instead of just sitting on the john. He's not sitting on the pooper, but it certainly looks like it. An interesting illusion. Yeah, I like this deck. I bought this deck, the small one, and I just loved it so much I got the bigger version. A good way to kind of trial out a deck, I guess. Protect your hard-earned money. just a trait of miserness. When appropriate. I'm not like delete my happiness out of fear. I'm on good terms with the devil. I suggest everybody do the same. Change your paradigm about what that actually means. Because a lot of times I see there, it's probably eye rolling at the fact that it's protecting your heart as you cower in the little corner. It's like, all right, but you don't need to. There's all this happiness out here. Go get it. All right. Aries, if you buried the past, you can see new horizons. So I see 2 cards of clarification as we self-punish and keep ourselves from moving on. But notice the beauty around you. There's a butterfly in front of your face, and if you looked up, you see a beautiful stained glass window. What are you burying? Interesting. How they literally popped out again. So full circle. There you go, Aries. The King of Swords comes out with the speak truth, will truth is truth, and we'll fight for the truth. And what's truth? That big old heaping cup of real there, known as the Ace of Cups. How disappointment, 4 of Cups, is one of the things that will put you in brambles like that and stop looking towards your heart. And happiness, my goodness. To full circle to the very card that we're clarifying. Disappointment is what's dimming your light there and keeping you in brambles, which also has, as I just talked about, the devil controlling these vines. You see it as fear, but it's just a mind's way of protecting oneself. What are you protecting yourself from? The very idea that you could be happy. It's terrifying. But that's an accurate statement. Let's think about that. A lot of people do that. They'll self-sabotage because they feel like they'll mess it. It's so weird. They feel like they'll mess it up. So go ahead and just get it messed up so you don't hurt more. Guilty. Again, you must know, walked it in order to know it. Otherwise, you just know about it. Hopefully, the authority in which I just made all that statement is resonating with whomever is listening. All right. Gemini, keep that heart open. If you need help with that, pop a comment in any of my videos and just say, help me clear my chakras. I'll do it for you. It'll last at least 3 hours. Most individuals on the individual base will have a nice good clearing for about a day or 2. I do worldwide, but it's only like about 20 minutes. That's all right. It's fun to do every now and then when the world cries out for it. Needing a little bit of boost and courage helps fuel that heart keeping open. So we got that fueled by an emperor that needs a little courage in his heart, as the orb is not as green as the victory in the 6 of Wands. Learning how to fill it with truth as he nurtures the new generation of worshipers of truth. Page of Swords. And self-punishment again. It's not punishment to teach how to wield and use and know and be truth. I postulate, throw out the suggestion that the little youngling is actually teaching him. Let's see. Can we confirm that past Emperor? Yeah. That monkey's teaching him to stop juggling. Or notice the beauty while you still juggle. There's a big glaring sun there. Windbag. Stop being windbag. Alright, Cancer. Keeping the swords out. Got your left and right hand with you as well too. Theirs aren't drawn out, but the boundary is there if need be, and you will cut-off game is supremely awesome. It's kind of like when you do a mass cull of all the junk in your house. Your cut-off game is good. Bring that kind of viciousness sometimes to what you need to cut out of your life. It's probably not appropriate or whatever. All I see is idiot. Not curiosity or, I mean, all that's kind of there, but all I can kind of just get, just at a glance, is cutting out the idiots. But it's not that I'm cutting out, it's this here, that thing. It's cutting out the idea that, fuck, that would even protect you. So vicious. Yeah, it's solid advice as the Ace of Pentacles jumps out, and that'll get you to move past the need to have your sword out always and finally sheath it and get some rest in these calm waters. And them damn crows stop crowing at you too, because, well, sometimes they need some calm too. Leo, what did you finally decide to fight for? Is it family? Is little couplings there? Or are you just like tired of it? Tired of that. I want to stand up for myself. No. 7 of Cups on the bottom. I didn't feel like that was it. What was it is, as you find what you want to stand and fight for, you're going to need to find something to put that essence into. So you're the journey of the Knight of Cups, this knight, seeking and finding his vessel in order to put his determination, his love, his essence, the thing worth. It's like I discovered love, and I feel like I need to have something to like be its chalice, and that's what you're seeking there. It's trying to find like just what the essence of 7 of Wands, what just like sparks your life, but turns your heart golden, and gives you the like capacity to just surrender, like this Cancerian as they take their hands off the reins. Like, trust those unicorns, because you got a golden heart. That fox has a golden heart because you found what to stand and fight for. Glad that was there. I didn't mean to shuffle, but here we are. We learning from the old. Notice he's sitting on an old dragon. Learning because we changed our perspective. I like to say, the blood rushed to the correct head and gave you your resolve. But that's 9 Wands. That's Hangman. 9 Wands. 9 Wands is that burdenness in the like wall that we hold up from our happiness. Now that dude's illuminated. He's willing to stand and hold the line. That's resolve if I've ever seen it. Is that like one of those yak things from Star Wars? I don't know what they're called. Yeah, that seems perfect. Spot on. Change perspective from the paradigm shift. Gives the resolve that you need and the reason why you know what to stand and fight for now. I like it. Show others what you've learned, Virgo. I like that. 3 of Pentacles. building the foundation in which we can grow, but you've grown. So take that seed that you have and go share and teach others and produce. A victory of an open heart. I love it. I love tarot. It's so beautiful. And that open heart dangling by a string, as truth helps you keep that heart open. Toss away the dull, the illusioned, and the not so sharp of truth. And keep the sharp one. Virgo, you always in good energies usually. You, Libra, and Aquarius. Just always just sitting in good energy. See, look right here. Going into Libra. And you get the Ent portraying the ancient wise Hierophant. The standard, the law, the lack of chaos. Fueled by transformational energy. A phoenix rising from the death and the burning to transform and to become something else. Can't see it as good in this one though, but it becomes like a humanoid. So go celebrate as your card shows up for you. See what I mean? Jeez, should I even have to say anything? You're balanced. And you could be you have so much balance and ability to celebrate. You can like be a little bit a positive expression of an ego. Not like gross, but you can have a little bit of pride in it, healthily. I feel like I've heard someone say that before. I can't recall where though. Some repeating energy that's come up somewhere in there. Oh, divine creation energy. Is that wheel spinning? Realizing that you have the power to do it. Because if you ain't got a sun around you, this energy, this divine feminine, the light of creation, can literally motherfucking make a sun. And what do suns do for us? Make us happy. Independent. Creative. Expressive. Yeah, that's it here. Oh, look at that. And the split is the 10 of Pentacles, where the Empress, the light of creation, shatters the box holding back the infinite. Oof. I don't even know. Okay, yeah, we'll just do one from each. From the bottom, from the Empress, you get miracles, where we turn water into wine. Those pentacles become water and nourish that tree. And music is expressed again, and more miracles happens because you just wear everything so lightly you can just dance on the top of the water as if you were Hesheba. But you're just so loving, those turtles become your stepping stone so you can just dance. Beautiful. Ugh. Disgustingly beautiful. I just want to go vomit. It was so perfect. Alright, Sagittarius. Alright, where are you at? Those little... I gotta move back over here. Those little ribbons and the birds are trying to just like... allow you the moment to kind of just like rest on the thing that can't even possibly hold you up. But you feel so free in that moment. Rushing towards that cup. Inspired cup. Breathing life into those wishes. I like to say that with this because of the little wishies. Little wishy puffs. But it's this acquisition of the cup, or a place to place the cup, is coming in quickly. Interesting. It's pulling me back to the Leo energy. And now Aries. It's like all the fire is huddling together so they don't lose their heat. As all this water of emotion and real is just makes them feel like they're gonna lose their heat. No, sweetheart, it's just going to be different. Sagittarius, when you go out and play safely. Drawn to the mushroom there. And the fox that should be paying attention, it isn't. Interesting. I'm going to throw you another card after I split. I'm leaping in. That's the divine saying, yeah, that was a good idea. And I'll grab this card right here. Bust out of that shell. Befriend your devils. And say thank you for protecting my heart. Is there anything I can help you protect now? Because I know I don't need you to. Make a new bestie. I like that. High Priestess, Capricorn, energy there. Staring at her little pomegranate of infinite little kernels and nuggets of juicy wisdom. Don't forget about filling your cup as you become more intuitive. You're wrapped up in it too. Don't forget yourself. Don't get lost staring at a pomegranate. Just seems like a cautionary advisement there as the Three of Swords pops up. But you're solidly committed to growing this intuition and this alignment and commitment with the divine and what it means to, lack of a better word, become a psychic. It is recommended that to recognize a sideshow when it is one. And when you're fighting for something that isn't what you thought was anymore. Listen to what I said to Leo. Feeling that commitment is, oh, look at that, the King of Cups snuck around there again. I like that. So it's just out there. Sip of the cup yourself. Repeating kind of sentiment I was making of the Page of Cups. They need to drink of that cup too. Keeps that courage well fed. I like it. Strength card there. Boom. Honor versus non-honor, or lack of honor. Do y'all in togetherness here. Aquarius and Pisces. They were kind of read together. And they are a difference between being aware and not being aware. They both look like the same thing. It's very important to know the difference between what will shatter your reality and what isn't even there. Those aren't actually crows. We've seen crows in this deck. They don't look like that. They look like that. Protect. Boom. Back to the Empress and her dragon shattering the box housed around your infinite, expressive, ever-growing energy. I like it. First up, we'll do two fish. Listen to what I said, Sagittarius. Leap in. Notice when honorable is and when it isn't. I love that it's making this expression. What you think is, it isn't always. Maybe he is doing the honorable thing by waiting there to slay those that would sully the truth. Interesting. Permission and authority in front of this audience. That is so. Huh. And those that just want to end up actually taking away. My goodness, that is an expression of breaking your paradigm. I love that. Now we'll inverse it and do here. That'll make you free and independent to grow without having to have worry of people being idiots. Isn't that what I said about that card? Man, what a divinely, what a well-expressed reading. It all checked itself and balanced really well and helped drive home other points. That's beautiful. I always get excited myself as well too, because I'm not doing this. I can't do this. If I try and insert myself, it just kind of goes to shit. Anybody who reads cards knows that, I would imagine. Not a secret. And that's how you shatter and unbox the infinite. And realize that you are the dragon and the empress at the same time, and you become emotionally wish-fulfilled. All right, let's grab the original deck, again, that had temperance, balancing all that, which fueled discernment there of what shatters your world and what is illusion and not is truth. And its foundation that it lays. I didn't know those cards were there. Let's add this up, all universe. Anything else that we want to tell any of these viewers here, no matter what time they come into, because again, this time, this energy is timeless, and so whenever you find it, I just shuffled, and here it is again. It was meant for you. So take what resonates, toss the rest. You know how to adult yourself with this. Don't you dare try to eschew your responsibilities onto me. Just because something can be passed as a law and be held up in court doesn't make it right. A lecture I'd done recently, but not with y'all. Feeling that. Is it truth underneath there? No, I still think that. Let's shuffle a little bit more then. Let's just shuffle a little bit more, because I can still do it. Maybe it'll just lock up. What would you like to tell the rest? Well, there we go. Boom. Libra jumped out again there. The Page of Cups, to which I suggested make sure that you drink from the cup too there. Don't get lost in your intuition. And look at who's showing back up again. Then we start with that. I'd shit if this is the Ace of Cups. No. It's fearlessness. To express themselves and get their mind calm so their intuitive and emotional side can actually get a moment to stand up and speak and express itself. Judgment Day. Are we all ready to step into this new world? I've been slowly preparing y'all. Y'all notice? I've been slowly preparing y'all. And that's fucking beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. I love it. All right. Know when to will the truth, be the truth, swing the truth, slay with the truth. That king looks like he needs a little reminder. I think that's why the owl's there. Oh, this is freaking beautiful. It jumped out. In and out energy of a passionate night, always coming in quickly and just laying the groundwork for despair. Or the groundwork for you to realize there's more to life than just in and out energy. Fastness, of fleetingness, and despair. An entire ocean there that you could fill all those containers with. Grow that bright future bright. I see it as a protostar energy. To feel what was actually worth. Because if it often happens this way, it was coming to an end anyway. Just food for thought there. when it's real, real, real. And not just some like modality to learn a lesson. It's not flimsy. And when it does come to an end, by whatever way, it's done in the expression divinely, empressly, emperorly, and it's not this horrible drama. If you got this horrible drama as you're breaking up and coming to an end of a connection or a relationship, it might have been mislabeled of how much it was actually worth. To put very nicely, not as bluntly. Instead of just saying, it wasn't love. It was love, but just small L. Now, we had judgment earlier, and now I see the divine, because it's a she, is ready to pull us all into this new cycle and this new world. It looks like we passed judgment. Y'all ready? There's the extended for this 12 Zodiac sign. I did not mean it to be 41 minutes long. That's cute. Stop being concerned about that. They're timeless and there for everybody. I literally just watched a Steve reading from a year ago. He pulled out a notebook. I was like, what? Where's this person? I like this dude. He's grown a lot too, so we'll be growing, you'll be growing, and I'm interested to hear y'all's growth as we all grow together. Welcome to the new world. You have an ally. And if you're in our dark space, Q's got you. For as long as he can. But even when I'm long gone, I'll still be there for you. Gloria and Excelsior Steel.